Today I'm sharing my brand new pumpkin spice chocolate chip protein pancakes that are loaded with over 40 grams of complete protein per serving and 12 grams of fiber. It's so soft and tasty and gives you all those pumpkin cozy fall vibes. Because it's so packed with high quality protein, it helps to boost satiety and prevent hunger, making it a great option for a body recomposition or weight loss goal, while also tasting delicious. And it's pretty much fall and I'm excited, and I know a lot of you guys are excited too if you clicked on this video, so let's dive into the recipe. My name's Autumn and I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's nutrition human performance, and this recipe is a lot different from your usual just like regular pancake recipe. It is absolutely loaded with nutrients and high quality protein to help support a body recomposition goal and to help prevent sugar cravings. The base of this protein pancake is using my zero sugar vanilla protein powder, which was specifically designed to taste amazing in recipes. So many other protein powders just are so overly sweet or really overpowering in flavor. I developed my protein powder to actually taste amazing in recipes because that's how I have it, and that's really how protein powder should be used. Okay, but first things first, for this recipe, we're gonna start off with a half of a banana. Now, if you're very carb sensitive, you could swap this out for some cottage cheese instead, but it does add a nice little hint of sweetness without too much sugar. Now, the key to a really good protein pancake is to make sure that your banana is thoroughly mashed. If it's lumpy, it's not going to be as good, so you wanna make sure it's really mashed. Okay, next up, for some of those like pumpkin-y fall vibes, we have pumpkin puree. Now, all pumpkin puree is like a steamed or roasted pumpkin that has been blended up into a puree. So if you don't have access to pumpkin puree, you can make it and then just like freeze them so you have a bunch on hand. So I'm using a 1/4 cup and I'm gonna add it straight in with the mashed banana, which I do have the full recipe written out. I'll have it linked down in the description below. It was in a blog post, so there's also pictures. It's very easy and user-friendly, so that'll be linked down in the description below if you want to check that out. And then I'm going to add in 1 egg and give the whole thing a whisk. So we already have some protein from the egg, but now we're going to add in my zero sugar protein powder to get a lot of protein in there. And it just smells so good. And then I'm going to add like a 1/2 teaspoon or so of pumpkin spice, and that's what's going to give it so much of that like fall cozy vibe. Wow, it smells so good. It just smells like a fall candle. Okay, we have the base. Now I'm gonna put it on the griddle. So another really important thing with protein pancakes is make sure that you don't cook it at a really high temperature or really low. I found that having it right on medium and making sure that the pan is actually hot when I put it on makes the perfect pancakes. So I'm just gonna spray this with some avocado oil. I've also found making smaller pancakes make it so much easier to flip them. And then from here, I'm gonna sprinkle on some chocolate chips on some of them, but you don't have to add this on. This is really just like an add-on. I like to use a zero sugar chocolate chip from Lily's, but I think I literally have like 5 chocolate chips left, so it's gonna be on 1 pancake. Okay, these look like they're just about done. Just look at these. Okay, for one final touch to add an additional source of protein, some calcium, some vitamin K2, as well as fiber, we're gonna make the topping. The topping is super simple. All we're doing is combining some skyr, which is a high protein yogurt, or you could use Greek yogurt. I just like skyr. I like the way it tastes, and it is going to be higher in protein than Greek yogurt. I'm just gonna take some of this and put it in a bowl. And then I pre-ground some cacao. So this was just cacao nibs that I put in a coffee grinder and just ground up into a powder. Cacao is surprisingly super high in fiber, and it's also a rich source of antioxidants too. I'm gonna just put this straight in. Oh my gosh, so yummy. It gives it like an additional little chocolatey flavor that pairs so perfectly with the pancakes. So I just stirred it up and now I'm gonna put it on top of the pancakes. My mouth is watering. And then just for some high quality source of fat, I'm also going to put some pumpkin seeds on top too. Oh my gosh, so good. This pancake recipe is just so light, so fluffy, so delicious and packed with flavor. Obviously it is loaded with protein between our zero sugar protein powder, the skyr, as well as the egg. It is nutrient dense with all of those different high quality sources of protein, and it just tastes so good. So time for a taste test. Oh my gosh, you guys. Skip the super high sugar pumpkin spice latte. Have this instead. So good. Now, if you do want to make this recipe, I have it linked down in the description below. You can also grab my zero sugar protein powder for this recipe. It's so perfect in this. I'll have it pop up here somewhere so you can check it out. But you can also find it at autumnlnutrition.shop. We sold out of this like 5 different times over the last couple of years, so it is definitely a fan favorite. Which, speaking of amazing treats during the fall, if you haven't tried my protein hot chocolate yet, it is a must. I have that recipe right here if you want to check that out. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love the science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go finish this and I'll see you in my next video.